This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from South Philly. Oh, there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. At their own 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll get this out wide, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Hurts again. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. Again, Hurts. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one, good for 18 yards. And 2, the 18-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And will be taken down with the 1st down. Time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next is the timing. This linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Hurts. Pressure there got to him. He's he threw it. That pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Room to run, past the 30. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air again, Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Hurts will try it again. Flush to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. 4 yards.
Eagles, first down.
Hurts to the air on first down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This side is caught by Adams. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 20 down.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. That's taken in.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point.
Joshua Carty on for the extra point.
He gets it to go, and the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Eagles 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. To the left side, in by Jeff. So the Eagles is their first time out here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Great.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas got it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go fade more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
A pass caught by Saquon. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal.
A 27-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Eagles are back within 4 at 14-10.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter is set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Play action now for Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second down, it's Stafford. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Rams first down.
They run over center with Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Man in motion is Smith. On the play fake, here's Stafford. The second down throw is incomplete.
I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
80. 32. 53.
Stafford to throw it. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete.
Oh, here.
And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal. On the move left. He's going to keep it himself.
First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Stafford. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cardi now to add the extra point. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 20 yards pick up there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Eagles, 1st down.
Miami.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will score! Game on! Jahan Dodson, touchdown, Eagles! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Big 20. Number 20.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
At their own 32-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Third down, they need 5.
Great. Set. 63.
Here's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. He gets 3. And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First and 10. Now it's Nakua getting the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
They go jet sweep and give it to Adams. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come up for first and 10. Now Barkley. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
A run with Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's a big one. This third down. Here comes Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. The clock will stop with an even 20. Seconds to go. Now on 2nd and long.
No touch it. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Great. Set.
Here's Bixby. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now they use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. Going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one he's got to have. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
This is 1st and 10. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to look deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal. Here on the clock seals the deal. They come from behind. May feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
bad, chat. Hold on real quick. If you're new to the channel, y'all go drop a sub. My internet tripping. Who y'all want to see me play with, chat?
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from the Windy City. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right to the air, it's Hurts. He's going to test this secondary right away. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down. Set to go now on first and 10.
Bears, first down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first two drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their third series to see if they can make it happen.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. Now he'll work his way out right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Burden, the man on the move.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down.
Now a third and 2.
Run it up. Dad.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Great, set. Trimmer.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's 1st and 10.
Great.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's hot. Saquon Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Well, there, we'll use one of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Slam left. Slam left.
Here's Williams now to throw. On the run to the right. Off heat. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, field it. Hey, let's go. Trim it. Hey!
From his end zone, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. Settle down. Have some more efficiency on these early...
Oh, and that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets to run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
Now Williams. He's got it. Right end down the field. That's Komet. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Ready, set. Jordan.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw is Williams. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if energy changes for more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and some down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
On third and a yard, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 30 yards.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the give, here's Swift. Whoa, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 2 on that one. Just enough for another first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly...
Good blocking, and he's in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago.
Descended 262 feet. Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. This makes it up to the 25. offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide in. Gun.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dak to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here we go. I take point.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. This one's caught. They're still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Blue. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kill.
Blue again. He will not get in. The defense holds. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
We're going to 53. Wide in. Here we go. Kill. Here we go. 46.
3rd and goal, Prescott. The man's got it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. You come in as a significant underdog, Brock, in somebody else's building. You know how essential it is to have a good start, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now they just got to do it consistently.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught, it's Saquon Barkley. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hurts now from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. So the defense holds, and that is our final highlight.
He must have cut his PlayStation off or his Xbox.
The bespoke AI laundry combo washes and dries in only 68 minutes. Even smarter with smart things. Shop Black Friday deals now.
Hold on, Ted, I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, H2H Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go from H2H Stadium. Oh, return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
Right to the air is Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Here we go, boy. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Rams are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Ready? Stay 50.
Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, L.A. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Prescott now. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, go to 54, line. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Kill. Everybody kill.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and short. That one intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it second down and 12 to go.
Ready. Stop.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth.
They track him down, and that ball is out. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
Prescott on first down. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
From the 43, it's second and 3. Pistol now for Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line 8. Hey, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
47.
To the air again. Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll be third down.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 46! 26!
They'll throw again. Dak. And it's hauled in at the 5. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down. Again, Prescott to the air. To the goal line and in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
A
and
shotgun
7.
snap to Stafford. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 29.
First down, Rams.
10.
First down, Stafford. Forced to his right. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, Billy.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Now screen set up for Blue. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Second and 1 at the 36-yard line.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Here we go, 46. Wide eight. Here we go, go to 54, wide eight. Here we go, kill. 26.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. A huge play just before the half. 61 yards. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now then, first and goal from the 1.
Yeah, here we go, 40, wide eight. 26.
Blue, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide eight. Go. Get out there. 26.
Prescott out to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Third and goal for Prescott. That is caught, and he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Big 20.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Hit by his tight end, it's Kobe Parkinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Stafford. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Kobe Parkinson. Touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Rams take over at 1st and 10, and they're on the 31-yard line.
60, 32.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. A first down throw for Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good. Rams. First down.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee.
First down, Los Angeles.
Stafford now to throw on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, L.A.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second down, it's Stafford. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. On the play fake, here's Stafford. In trouble, and down he goes.
Stafford sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, 54, 280.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one grabbed by Nakua. And he'll take this one in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, L.A. Two touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here's Turpin. Yeah. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take wide, ain't it?
A first down throw for Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he will go all the way. CeeDee Lamb, touchdown Cowboys. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and The result, 2 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Alert!
They go play action with Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Oh, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he's out of bounds on pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'm chopping you up with the
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll throw again. Dak. That one swung out to Blue. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Kill! 47! Everybody kill! 47!
Prescott on 3rd and 2. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here go 46! 26!
To the air again. Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Again, Prescott to the air. That's out wide to Williams. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Into the hands of Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Kill.
Prescott again. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, there was nowhere to go.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Gotta have it, 4th and 4.
Here we go, 47. 26.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Big 20. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's caught downfield by Smith. Inside the 40. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
22.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st down.
Kill. Yeah.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. Now, 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. 20.
This one caught at the 4. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. They had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Yeah.
Dak to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for two.
The Cowboys will line
Back
up
to throw is Prescott. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Cowboys 30.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Zebra! Set!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Set!
The shotgun snap to Stafford. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock stops. 46 seconds to go.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Chat, who y'all want to see me play with next? What's a good team to play with?
Posting on the gram and ain't nobody out here blapping they too. Just grab the wheel and let the passengers shoot. In real life though, judge gave 40 with L's, it's still life though. Attorney and the DA working, he try to fight though. If you got anything against mines, I pray you die slow. Show that all the real niggas rich, for it's my time to go. Gang members, lifetime, I'm committed, nigga. You got a line on the suckers, you know I'm with it, nigga. Turn around and do sucker shit like these bitches, nigga. But I ain't tripping, blood still my nigga. What happened to you? You was supposed to stay down. The love I had for you turned to hate now. You niggas fake now. Fuck with the sucker straight clowns. It feels up to me. I sneaked out. What happened to you? You was supposed to stay down. The love I had for you turned to hate now. You niggas fake now. Fuck with the sucker straight clowns. It feels up to me. I sneaked out.
I seen a fake up in their eyes before they even changed, so it ain't hurt a nigga when they did, just made me think straight. Only motherfuckers that I trust is my pole and my bitch. The only one to stay by my side when I was stuck in that ditch. So we gon' keep that shit the same like we banging it out. Lost my blood brother cause a snitch was running his mouth. Over my blood apply pressure, stop testing your luck. This shit get real tricky in the streets when you come from no love. When I was thugging in the gut and nobody helped out. Now that I made it out the trenches, they running their mouth. This shit is weird, these niggas strange, the game is watered down. Where I come from, you keep it real. Nigga, fuck the clout. Stand on your 10, fuck the fed, it's time to bang it out. Get off the net, get in these streets, watch who you hang around. These feds pretend to be a gangster, watch them stir the beef. Nigga can't come to my home if you don't know the G. That little lady a gangster, her grandson a beast. My dreams stopped at 16, they turned to nightmares. Every different day I'm off the narcs, life don't fight fair. Striving for the better, but this busy staying right here. Popping out the cuts, I'm on his head, niggas get done weird. 762 sounding like whistles in the cold air. Dirty ass bitch keep trying to fuck, so I left her on red. Running up a bag, I need a tech like I'm straight off the ground. Down on my dick, I didn't have it, nobody came around. So stay your ass away from me when you fall on the ground. It's called keep that shit equal, you can't get a crumb. Left me on my dick when I needed you, now was that fair? But I ain't counting losses, I'm counting dubs in a Panamera. Bent a couple corners, who big body in the trenches. Military weapons, got my R's from the Asians. Threw up the, now it's head on the pavement. Crack on them gates, my level 3s and my level 4s. Turn a nigga victim, he snitching, we'll go and get him gone. All about my benches, I'm smoking and sipping ringy. Circle smaller than a damn. That's probably why you ain't with me. That's probably why you ain't with me. Circle smaller than a dot, and that's probably why you ain't with me. Nigga, that's probably why you ain't with me.
Ryu, this is crazy.
Hey, grab that heater for me, look. It's cold outside. Streets getting cold, so I'm keeping this heater on me. I've been clutching on this weapon, cause niggas be moving funny. Before a nigga get me, I'm going out like I'm Ellie. Pop a couple narcos and loading these sticks with them on EBK. Everybody can get it, don't get it twisted. Got no homies in this shit, all brothers that come with sticks. Battle mode, blitzing these pussy niggas on crib. Fuck the chop, grab the Glock, got accuracy like I'm Tom. 940s, 10 millies, we coming with it all. Subliminals get you taped up, that's how we saw the problem. Double back in them scrapers and pick whoever taller you. Get them low, got no bust back, you should've wore a helmet. We Xing off all the rats and then we coming for the snakes. Like fuck it, apply pressure, trying to see his heart break. The jiggy, I'm by myself cause I don't need nobody snitching. Like fuck it, I'm cold as silence, I'ma be my own defendant. They think because that I'm quiet that I ain't active in the streets, but really I'm outside and I ain't slept in a week. Been popping these narcos, we call it candy from the street. Popping these guns, watching niggas skipping, watching leave. I'm snorting no gunpowder the way I'm shooting from the three. Like Reggie Miller with guns, I'm trying to ball it, go and play. Shooting them bricks, nigga, you gon' crumble like the rest. Keep shooting them bricks, nigga, you gon' crumble like the rest. I'm loving it, Glock shots, it's easy to hit his neck. Change at 3450, this bitch came with double stack, double that. 100 shots in his load and I mean that. On top of that, 2 niggas with 50s giving feedback. Apply pressure to pussy niggas on stretchers. Yeah, we extra, never lesser, cause niggas think it's a game like the Lakers. But we standards 10 milli breaking they bones like a surgeon helping patients. Before I let niggas get me, I was always taught to spread. I'm racing this whole thing until I see his body late. We jumping out broad day, we gon' save it for
In a state that lives and breathes football, welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a couple rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys, Brandon Aubrey, getting this all set up, and he'll get this one started here in Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. George Pickens, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on a quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Going left side, Williams with it. And it will only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window in the middle. It could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36. Up the gut they go with Williams. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Dak to the air here. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Back to the air, Prescott. Screen here for Williams. Nice run across the 15. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, if they keep this up, Brock, they might just keep us all guessing all game long if they're pulling out plays like that on this opening drive.
Yeah, I love a jet sweep on the opening drive because it stretches that defense horizontally, gets their eyes going east to west, and you know some vertical shots will be coming.
Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Here we go.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
At the 2-yard line.
Bowman's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
There we go.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47.
Dak throwing again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Throwing on first is Prescott. It's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull that in front further, 13-zip. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35. Cowboys, good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Look to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys in need of some points before the break. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Prescott to throw once more. That throw behind his intended target.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's Prescott again. He's got it at the 5. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun is Prescott. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 49-yard line.
First and 10, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
21-yard line.
Aubrey puts it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yeah, here we go. I take 47.
He's back to throw. He's going deep. Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly it.
He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now here's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Setting up the screen. Williams gets the first and still running. And he's all the way down to the 36. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Blast through midfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
And the Cowboy first down.
We're going to 54. Wide.
First down, here's Dak. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
The Cowboys take over first down team at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check. Let's go, kill.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Hits him on the out route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll start the drive with blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Prescott here from the gun. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal. So instead they're going for this on 4th down. So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
47. Yeah. There we go. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go. 46. 46.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. It's a gain of 4. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Throwing again is Dak. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, Perry.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Cowboys.
From the red zone now. Pass is caught by Blue. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 21. Cowboys 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Catch made. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 43-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Delivers another one to Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys needing 4 points. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Straight ahead with Williams. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 15. First down. Dallas.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He'll look to throw it. Screen here for Williams. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have taken the lead late. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 24. Cowboys 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back. back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That's caught by Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He is down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Quick slant to Ferguson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Operate out and kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Gets it to him on the screen. And he secures the 1st down before stopping the clock. 26 seconds to go. They gain 14 on the play. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Cowboys.
Here's Dak. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Into the hands of Pickett. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Prescott to throw once more. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kyer Elam makes the play. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Defense came in clutch, chat. Defense came in clutch. Should I do another one, chat? Y'all want to see me do another one?
Thought I'm feeling the scene, trapped in the box, so hella lost, got me acting my thoughts. Rearrange my life for better days, like fuck what it costs. Being in these streets, getting hectic, and death not an option. Riding with this fully. Police keep watching, riding with this fully, getting hectic, and police keep watching. If you look me up in my eyes, you see the hurt in me. I'm heartbroken, and I lost my queen, so I can't eat or sleep. Mixing different pills up in the soda, trying to cope the pain. This world dangerous, so I keep this fully on the side of me. Don't get it twisted. I'll pass this heart across some injuries, no bitching me. Fully activated, all beast in me. You switched on me, expecting me to change, but I'ma stay the same. This pressure and this wood get sparked up, so it can match the pain. When it's done, cry the weather change and be a stormy day. So much thunder going on, it's time to switch lanes. Tidy thoughts, had to spark a wood, cause I don't like betrayal. Had to patch my heart, cause showing weakness had me in the dark. Shine a long light up in my life, I'm trying to see a vision. Handing out trophies to my brothers, got us all winning. Hang on, I'ma get us out, just stay patient, nigga. Hand first, bitch, I'm going in, I'm trying to make it, nigga. Got cursed, learned how to say it, had to change my vision. Got cursed, learned how to say it, had to change my vision.
Ryu, this is crazy.
Hey, grab that heater for me, look. It's cold outside. Streets getting cold, so I'm keeping this heater on me. I've been clutching on this weapon, cause niggas be moving funny. Before a nigga get me, I'm going out like I'm Melly. Pop a couple narcos and loading these sticks with them on EBK. Everybody can get it, don't get it twisted. Got no homies in this shit, all brothers that come with sticks. Battle mode, blitzing these pussy niggas on crib. Fuck the chop, grab the Glock, got accuracy like I'm Tom. 940s, 10 millies, we coming with it all. Subliminals get you taped up, that's how we saw the problem. Double back in them scrapers and pick whoever taller you. Get them low, got no bust back, you should've wore a helmet. We Xing off all the rats and then we coming for the snakes. Like fuck it, apply pressure, trying to see his heart break. The jiggy, I'm by myself cause I don't need nobody snitching. Like fuck it, I'm cold as silence, I'ma be my own defendant. Because that I'm quiet that I ain't activated. But really I'm outside and I ain't slept in a week. Been popping these narcos, we call it candy from the street. Popping these guns, watching niggas skipping, watching leave. I'm shooting no gunpowder the way I'm shooting from the three. Like Reggie Miller with guns, I'm trying to ball it to one place. Shooting them bricks, nigga, you gon' crumble like the rest. Keep shooting them bricks, nigga, you gon' crumble like the rest. I'm loving it, Glock shots, it's easy to hit his neck. Change at 3450, this bitch came with double stack, double that. 100 shots in his load and I mean that. On top of that, 2 niggas with 50s giving feedback. Apply pressure to pussy niggas on stretchers. Yeah, we extra, never lesser, cause niggas think it's a game like the Lakers. But we standards 10 milli breaking they bones like a surgeon helping patients. Before I let niggas get me, I was always taught to spread. I'm wasting this whole thing until I see his body late. We jumping out broad day, we gon' save it for tomorrow. These niggas be talking shit, they ain't making
Chat, do y'all be playing MUT?
I lost my mama, then I lost my brother.
I gotta get
When
back
I
on
think
it.
I
I
dropped
ain't
tears
been
about
playing
you.
it this
I
year.
can't sleep, so I just grabbed a bottle. Didn't get to say goodbye. I understand it, now you in the sky. Them shooting stars, I should've made a wish. Can't say goodbye, but I'ma let you rest. My feelings hurting. My baby boy, you see y'all winning. Crazy and this shit a mess. We live or die, but I'ma live my best. Can't say goodbye, it's heavy on my chest. Through right and wrong and you ain't never left. Them black hearts is it enough to test the pressure. Took what was left. But as a man, you gotta stand your best. And I can't blame you for the life you live. I know this shit is hard as fuck. I know the feeling of being tired of luck. That it ain't good, this shit is bad as fuck. It's like the traction on a truck. A little rain and leave you fucked up. So grab the wheel and get control. We came too far for this. So get control, cause I can't say goodbye. I remember times when I will always cry. Demons knocking at the door. I had to lock it just to pay the Lord. But instead you gave me heartaches. And I can't blame you cause I lost my ways. But you can't blame me cause this world is strange. And when I'm happy, I'm always sad up in the same day. This shit is weird, I still can't say goodbye. But when I'm there, I'm always saying hi. I hope y'all happy in her afterlife. Y'all know I miss you when I cry at night. And when I put my baby to bed, I see you in her eyes. Gone is a mother, I still miss you. I can't say goodbye, my brother's keeper. Yeah, this shit is strong, I hate, I can't revive. I lost my mind. Day I lost my mama, can I press rewind? My heart is aching. From the day my brother took that self-destruct, my granny crying. Cousin days of struggle really push the heart when time is ticking. Every decision come at a high cost. It's gonna
Chad,
run
what
the
pack
petrol
shall be
and
buying?
traumatized and hella ways can't cope with pain. So I'm writing riddles, praying for better days. It's too hard, but I remain the same. I still can't go too far. When you think it's over, it is not. Just pray for better days. My brother feeling empty, just hold on. It's gonna be better days. And when we out to struggle, don't forget, cause we ain't having faith. We came too far to let the devil keep sucking us in. Protected by the angel up above. I miss you, my friend. I miss you, my friend. Protected by the angel up above. I miss you, my friend.
Alright, chat. Chat, if you do to the stream, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Feel me? Drop that bell so y'all know when I'm live. And y'all gotta start talking, bro. Y'all gotta start talking.